This is the WJTS News. In tonight's news, a crash in Gibson County over the weekend took 2 lives. 2 Martin County women were taken into custody after theft from their workplace. Kerry Schneider makes his usual visit to the Humane Society. Kurt Guxell will be in with sports. And for tonight's Inform, we speak with Kirsten Schuler, the 2018 Dale Fall Festival Queen, and Hope Davis, who is on the board. All this and more coming up next on 18 WJTS News. Good evening, I'm Jurnee Davis with news on 18 WJTS. A 2-vehicle crash in Gibson County this weekend proved to be fatal. Around 7:30 Saturday evening, troopers with the Indiana State Police responded to a fatal 2-vehicle crash at the intersection of Old US 41 and County Road 225 North. A preliminary investigation revealed that 19-year-old Trevor Watt of Princeton was driving northbound on Old US 41 just north of Princeton and preparing to turn left onto County Road 225 North. 25-year-old Ashley Sanders of Patoka was driving at a high rate of speed northbound on Old US 41 behind Watt's vehicle, and for unknown reasons failed to notice that Watt's vehicle was slowing down. She then collided full speed into the rear. Watt and his front seat passenger, 20-year-old James Gaseway of Hobstadt, were wearing seatbelts but were pronounced dead at the scene. Sanders was not wearing a seatbelt and was airlifted to St. Vincent Hospital in Evansville, where she is currently being treated for serious injuries. Old US 41 was closed for approximately 2.5 hours. The investigation is ongoing, however, troopers do believe that alcohol was a factor. Indiana State Police were assisted at the scene by the Gibson County Sheriff's Department. Lieutenant Governor Suzanne Crouch announced that the Federal Communications Commission has awarded the state more than $29 million in funding over the next 10 years to increase broadband internet speeds for over 24,000 locations throughout the state. Local providers were among them. Among the local providers who received funding in our state are RTC Communications Corporation, receiving more than $1.3 million for more than 1,200 locations. Orange County REMC received more than $10.2 million for 4,000 locations. And Perry Spencer Rural Telephone was awarded more than $1.2 million for 359 locations. Crouch says unserved and underserved rural areas in our state need high-speed, reliable internet in order to help keep Indiana's economy thriving. She adds that collaboration between federal, state, and local entities will bring Indiana communities to the next level, and also anticipates they will be working on building upon this progress. Crouch also states that the FCC is looking to close the digital divide between rural and urban America and has awarded almost $1.5 billion to unserved areas in 45 states. 53% of the homes and businesses selected for coverage will receive download speeds of at least 100 megabits per second. A pair of Martin County women are facing felony theft and fraud charges after stealing more than $4,000 from the Shoals JC store by making fraudulent Western Union transactions and then keeping the money for themselves. The Martin County Sheriff's Department says 35-year-old Melissa Gibson of Shoals and 44-year-old Patty Tolbert of Lagodi were employees of the store when the thefts occurred between July 23rd and August 26th. Their arrest followed an investigation by the Martin County Sheriff's Office in conjunction with Kroger's loss prevention representatives last week. Both women have now been released from the Martin County Security Center on a $2,500 bond each. Lagodi police arrested a man over the weekend following an investigation into a domestic dispute. No word as to when the incident took place, but police say 19-year-old Trey Blanton of Lagodi was booked into the Martin County Security Center on preliminary charges of domestic battery, criminal mischief, and interference with the reporting of a crime. No other details in this incident have been released. Learn how to help a family member, friend, coworker, or neighbor in need. Get trained in mental health first aid. Training dates for Mental Health First Aid USA for the public will take place in Dubois County on Thursday, September 20th from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. If you're not able to make that date, there are also other dates available throughout the end of this year and the beginning of next. They'll also be holding classes Wednesday, November 14th from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m., February 20th and 21st of 2019 from 8 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. For that one, you must attend both days, and April 10th of 2019 from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. These trainings will be held at the Memorial Hospital Medical Arts Building along West 13th Street in Jasper. The evidence-based program teaches individuals how to help someone developing a mental health problem or experiencing a mental health crisis. Participants learn general knowledge about a variety of mental illnesses, how to recognize them, and how to respond to them. The classes are being sponsored through the DuBois County Public Health Partnership, which has identified mental health as a local health concern. The trainers are Kim Dietz, a community volunteer, Amy Dilger from Best Home Furnishings, Kara Glendening from Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center, and Krista Lynette with Meyer Distributing. Substance use disorders, depression and other mood disorders, anxiety disorders, and more are covered within this course. Members of the Health Partnership hope that the Mental Health First training program will become ingrained in the community and the classes can be offered on an ongoing basis. Enrollment fees of $35 per person will be reinvested in the program to pay for the manuals that participants receive, other supplies, and instructor training. You can register for the classes online at www.mentalhealthfirstaid.org. For questions, you can also email DuBois County Health Department Administrative Director Donna Oding at dcoding, that's OEDING, at DuBoisCountyIN.org. Or you can call her at 812-481-7050. The City of Huntingburg's Water Department began their fall hydrant flushing program today. Officials state that through Friday, October 5th, flushing will take place at various locations throughout the city on a daily basis. Flushing times will typically be held Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. Flushing is performed to improve water quality and is a necessary preventative maintenance activity for proper water line functioning. Officials say that although it may seem to appear to waste water, flushing actually improves pressure and flow rates needed for fire protection, aids in maintaining proper valve and hydrant operation, and helps to provide better overall water service to customers. Water will remain safe to drink, however, take special care and attention when doing laundry. Customers are advised to run cold water through taps for 5 to 7 minutes to clear any discoloration in the water. The City of Huntingburg is not responsible for the cleaning or replacement of any clothing items that may be damaged. For more information, you can contact Rachel Steckler at Huntingburg City Hall at 812-683-2211 or by email at rsteckler@huntingburg-in.gov. Trial courts have sent more than 135,000 text messages over the past few months to remind defendants about their upcoming hearings. The new text service is available to Odyssey courts across the state throughout the Indiana Supreme Court trial court technology. Locally, Orange County has been using this system. The text messages are a courtesy to defendants to remind them about their upcoming court dates. The initiative is aimed at reducing the number of people who fail to appear in court, which can result in an arrest warrant being issued. Evidence shows that reminders can be effective in reducing costly failures to appear rates. The reminders are also part of the best practices designed to ensure community safety and fairness to the defendants. The system, which did become available this past May, is currently in use in trial courts in 33 counties as well as 3 city and town courts. Texts are automatically sent in any criminal case if there's a cell phone number for the defendant stored electronically by the court, and if the court is an Odyssey court that has opted into the texting system. Reminders are sent 5 days and 1 day in advance of a hearing. If a hearing is canceled or rescheduled, another message will be sent. Recipients can opt out by texting STOP for the reply. Cell phone numbers are commonly collected by probation departments but are not always available in criminal court records. Criminal defendants who are interested in receiving court hearing text reminders should contact their county clerk. If the county is one of the 64 Odyssey counties and is utilizing the service, a defendant would need to appear in person at the clerk's office with a photo ID in hand to have their cell phone number added to their case. Stay tuned, we have Carrie Schneider back at the DuBois County Humane Society again this week. Then it's your local weather outlook and followed by sports and a forum on 18 WJTS.